Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Dorado. Looks like a Platinum Zenyatta. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. Looks like you're running Mercy, Junkrat, Zarya, Roadhog, and that's a Reaper over there. A bit of an oddball comp, but I like oddball comps. As Zenyatta, I'm generally going to want you up here to start off this match. Your team, I don't like that your team is so clumped up in this area, but that's a topic for a different day. Right now, I just want you over there, and then you're probably going to have to fall back, because I don't see you guys putting a whole lot of pressure onto them with the Zarya and the Roadhog. All right, let's see. We'll see how aggressive your team gets, so
I guess so.
We'll match it based on that.
No, I'll sit down here.
Okay, so this is a little bit risky what you're doing right now.
Never
You're prone to Pharah's booping you off that ledge. Like, a Pharah could easily boop you onto the low ground, right? That being said, let's see.
I'll sit down here.
Yeah, no, a Pharah could boop you here. A Widow could kill you. Genji could jump on you. You know, there's a lot of things that put you at risk. Winston can jump on you, and you're kind of in a position where they have a lot of time to actually wear you down. So your team's actually not that close. So already, I'm not a fan of this kind of poking. If, like, right here, so, like, right now, if you let, like, 5 orbs go and then you backed off, that would have been okay. But you're still charging up. So, like, right now, I want you already backing off. Like, your orb should have already been in the air, and you should have been backing off by now. So, yeah, pretty risky. Pretty risky. Okay.
Darn,
oh,
no
man.
passion.
Yeah. Good bait, though. Genji took
passion?
that. So here, Genji decides to go on you alone, and your team very, aggressively helps you out. So very good. Kudos to your team. Genji gets way over aggressive here. He should not have gone that deep onto you. So nice. So you played bait, and you did a good job. I still think what you did was way too risky. A better team would have punished you more for that. So. All right.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay,
no, why did you drop down?
There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, good job.
So no reason to drop down there. I'm not happy with that. So your team just won this, so clean this up. Nice. Okay, so now you can go back and get high ground. You have time to get high ground because you guys just won that fight. Cool. So please go get high ground. Please.
That Genji's really good at reflecting my shots and hooks. Am I muted?
Nope.
I don't want to look down and check. Okay, thank you.
Good, you're getting high ground. Yay, I love this. Excellent.
Get over here, Reinhardt.
And I would like for you to tell your team, like, hey guys, I'm getting high ground, wait for me before you get too aggressive, because yeah, they're playing. So earlier I was kind of worried that they would play really passive, but they're actually playing this comp correctly. You have Reaper, you have Junkrat, and like as Roadhog and Zarya, they're not like traditional in the way that they create space and pressure in like the way that maybe Winston and Reinhardt do. So it would have been very easy for your team to just play really passively, which would have been totally the wrong way to play this. With Junkrat and Reaper especially, you need to be really aggressive and pushing them back, and your team is doing that. So far, I'm really happy with your team actually, and your gameplay has been okay thus far. So let's keep this going. And I'm really happy that you got high ground.
This is basically how all the matches with Skeda and I won.
I don't have trans.
Right click. So right now you could be setting up a right click. And it looks like you just started it. So I would have liked to see that sooner. With right click, you can just poke out for just a quarter of a second, let your orbs go, and then get back behind line of sight or out of line of sight.
Oh, you're Zenyatta?
All right, so you're kind of out of position. So right now, what do you do? You're probably dead. But what I would try to do is I would try to make my way this way. That being said, you guys probably just lost this fight. I want to see what happened actually. What went so wrong?
That was a really quick ult, Junkrat.
So Junkrat dies.
This is basically how all the matches with Skeda and I won.
So I think your team just like the previous minute or so, it went really well because you guys had a really good position. Your setup was pretty decent, and then they like trickled in, right? Because it started with that Genji kill. You guys killed Genji, and then you just kind of snowballed from there. But now, like if we look at the way you're set up here, well, your team, you're all just kind of they're all on the ground, and I would say the only people that I like in terms of positioning are probably you and Junkrat. Notice how there's no one on the high ground to help Junkrat. Instead, you have Reaper, Mercy, Zarya, and Roadhog all on the ground, not doing a whole lot. You probably just needed maybe just Roadhog and Reaper down there, and that's probably it. The rest could have been up there, potentially helping that Junkrat. So I'm commenting maybe too much on your teammates' gameplay. So so I'll stop that. But it just makes me really sad that your team they had a lead, and then you were the only one that was like, hey, I need to step back and get high ground. So really happy with what you did. So very good job there.
Damage?
Yeah, so you can just go for kills. I mean, wow, okay, so they totally didn't collapse on you. And at Platinum, you could probably get away with stuff like this. In reality, they all should have jumped on you and killed you. So you're now back with your team, so this is good. You can maybe try to salvage this. Actually, right now, I'd probably stay in this area, like this general area, and see if I can stretch out the offense. And then if they jump on me, use Transcendence. So that's how I would handle this.
10,000 damage.
Okay. Oh. So right there, imagine Reinhardt trying to charge you. So let's let this play out. So right here, actually let's let it run a little bit more, right there. Okay, so imagine if we were in that spot we talked about earlier, right? Like imagine you're here in this area, and that Reinhardt was pretty dumb. He's probably going to charge you regardless of what you do. So if you're over there, guess what? He doesn't have a good place to use his to position his shield, because you have teammates on this side, and then you would have been on that side, and then you could have kind of like done this dance where you sneak behind that room over there. Like you could have like gone around and into this general room. And played with that, and you had Transcendence, so you had that ability to do that. You could have drawn resources that way. Instead, you clump up with your team, and now it's a much easier fight for the offense, right? Especially with the Reinhardt, who could just hold his shield against you. So the better play was to pull the offense into different pieces and separate their attention. So at this point, you probably. Let me see, the kill feed, you probably have people coming back soon. So I wouldn't mind a Transcendence here, although it's kind of hard to say. So I'm 50-50. You could just try to do your best and stay alive for as long as possible, or you could just bust Transcendence in the next second or so. Yeah, okay. So I'm okay with that. Oh, and you have res coming. Yes, excellent. Okay, so now is when you Transcendence, right now. Yeah, probably like right away. I don't think I would wait here. Well, maybe you could wait, but they just use grav. Is that your graviton or their graviton? Well, whatever. Anyways, Transcendence probably should be very soon. Oh no, that. Okay, I'm sorry. That was your Zarya's graviton. So no need to Transcendence. I'm sorry about that. I thought that was their graviton. All right.
I've been trying my hardest to.
So hold on to it. Hold on to it.
About that Solaris, honestly.
Okay, now yes, perfect. So as soon as you heard that Genji, you'll Transcendence. Excellent.
Please save me, Lucio. Oh, thank you. That was a good ult. Oh my god, I just.
That was a good right click though. Very good right click. I love that right click. Nice.
Thank you. Junkrat is carrying us, to be completely honest.
Okay, so now what do you do? Now I would like for you to get high ground again, and for your team to hold this area, right? Like similar to how you started, where they're kind of up here, the balcony over here. We'll see what your team does and play off that. Now, that being said, the only thing you have to worry about is someone like going over that wall to the left, that wall that's like over, yeah, I think you understand, and sneaking the cart past. So I'd probably wait like another 10 or 15 seconds to let the cart go forward a little bit more. But generally, I like what your team's doing. You have Reaper up there. You're in this hallway area. I like this. Okay, so yeah, and your team doesn't want to go any more forward. I don't blame them. So, oh wait, what? How did Zarya die?
What's his name?
Oh, that doesn't feel right. Okay,
We're all dead.
that was, wow. Those diva ults, that should not have worked. Oh wow, another res. Okay, all right. So now what? Oh no, you just got
the
pinned.
spawn.
And great.
All right, nothing you can do about that.
Res.
Plus we have because Junkrat's good, and I can
So-
just hook her maybe.
I would like to see you getting high ground again. I don't like you being down here. Well, actually, I take that back. Being down here isn't horrible, but I would like you to still be on high ground. Yeah. So, and you're behind you. Your left flank is totally open, so you're totally exposed to like a soldier flank or a Genji flank. and any
Anything will
flank.
bring Roadhog basically back to old Roadhog, faster firing and a larger clip. So, paired up with Mercy and Zenyatta, Roadhog is just Roadhog, but shoots faster and has a larger clip. It's scary.
I'd like to see a
Yeah,
right.
me
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
Colin, me
I'd like
too.
to see right clicks. Oh, and I think you almost killed him. So this whole time you're firing your left clicks, it's unlikely you're gonna get any kills. So I like that you right clicked now, but I needed to see this sooner. Zenyatta, the easiest way to get picks is with your right clicks, not with your left clicks.
Yeah, me too, Colin, me too.
So I don't know. I heard a lot of hit sounds there. So if those were headshots, if like maybe one or two of those were headshots, that was probably just a straight up kill right there because you already had the Discord on him, right? Yeah. So yeah. So more of that. So more right clicks.
Honest down. Yeah, it
Hold
still
on.
takes
Oh.
20
Oh.
shots to kill
Jesus.
someone that you've hooked, but
That sucks.
I got
yeah, to Mercy. That's not
always touch the payload.
Transcendence. You're gonna transcendence.
good. I'm going to die.
I
I'm
don't-
not dead.
I think that was a little bit early. I would have turned the corner to see what the situation was. I don't really blame you because everyone's yellow. You have 2 criticals, so yeah, not a horrible transcendence. But I wouldn't have minded if you waited a bit longer to see how the fight was unfolding because maybe you get out here and then everyone's like dead already, or maybe you turn the corner and you see everyone's fine. So we'll see how this plays out. Yeah, so I think that was an unnecessary transcendence.
Too much
Jesus, how
damage,
did you
I'm dead.
not kill the diva? She's a 150
know.
HP hero with a Discord
Yeah, don't
orb on
forget-
her.
Don't forget,
More right
all my
clicks,
bullets are
yes.
spread out even more, and I deal
Wow, your teammates are really annoying. That's okay. What was I saying? So yeah, more right clicks. Definitely more right clicks. Left clicks is just not how you get kills. There are times to left click, but more than anything, I want you right clicking. Yeah, so like right now, it's a good right click. Oh man, that Harmony, that Junkrat got way too aggressive.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Right
Hello,
click, right
Lucio.
click, right click.
Goodbye, world. Never mind.
Oh, right there, you had an opportunity to kill Diva.
Hello.
So like,
Uh-oh.
all right, so right now, you have 17 bullets, you charge up a right click, and you kill this Diva. She's just right there to your left, just chilling, and you're too busy hiding. Not to mention, you don't know exactly where that Diva ult is going, so I'd like you to turn because these little exclamation points are kind of deceptive. And like sometimes the Diva ult can slide off of a wall, and it doesn't go exactly where you expect. So I'd like you to, I wanted you to start charging up your right click, look to the right, see where the ult is going. That way you know exactly where to position yourself relative to this payload or car. No, this is the payload. And then once you figure that out, then you turn left and you start shooting Diva. Instead, it looks like you just totally ignore her and she might kill you here. I don't know.
Never mind.
How'd that hit me?
Oh yeah, see, so actually the Diva ult did hit you. So yeah, so you know you had to look to see where it was and then go and kill that Diva. I wouldn't be surprised if you die here.
It's okay.
Okay, nice, stayed alive. Cool.
We're doing just fine. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, no.
Chart. Okay, so right now, right click, right click, right click,
Actually
right
not.
click,
I
right
just
click.
didn't.
Oh, my
Thanks for the heal, Zenyatta. Oh, crap, I missed the hook. Does not matter though. I sacrificed my.
Oh,
No,
got
they
it.
did not.
Please, you keep rezzing way too late.
Dude, okay,
They've
don't
already
criticize
capped.
what
It's
you
not a
tried.
good res.
Shut up. No, he didn't think they were gonna cow. Carl.
They had capped, and then he... And then...
Then, it's not being very truthful.
Actually, let me see that one more time.
He
Capped.
No, dude, didn't think they were gonna cow. Carl.
Yeah, I mean.
Shut up. No, he didn't think they were gonna cow.
So like this whole time, my only commentary here is that I think you need to be going for the high ground, like we talked about earlier. I think you're better off there. Zenyatta is actually one of the healers that I would say high ground isn't super important for him. In general, high ground for everyone is in general a good thing. But for Zenyatta, there are times where actually I prefer to be on the low ground. So in this case, this is one of the times where I would like to see you on the high ground. All right.
He as they cow. Then it's not being very
Right
truthful.
clicks, right clicks,
Now
right
it's-
clicks. Yes, look for a kill onto.
Oh my god,
onto-
please, I'm getting bullied.
So that was a pretty good right click.
Oh god, please.
I want to see
Why?
more though. So like right now, I'd like to actually no, sorry. So right there, that's an okay time to go for left clicks because she doesn't have a mercy on her, and you actually can get those kills on Pharah like that. So that is a perfect example of when it is okay to do left clicks. But again, most of the time, I want you on right click duty.
I'm not ready, but.
Oh, Zarya, what
you
was
know
that?
what? No, Junkrat. Okay, good.
No, and that wasn't a good transcendence either. You only had one person who was low, and I don't think you really. Who was that? Zarya. Yeah, I think it was unlikely that you'd get there in time. Now it would really be nice for this next fight to have transcendence, and now you don't have it. So this is kind of the problem with like lower elo. You'll have situations like this where somebody does something silly, or let's just say dumb, like that Zarya ult, and then you go in and try to like salvage it, like, oh crap, like I'm going in, like I gotta save this play, and then you just kind of make it worse because now you don't have this ultimate for the next fight. So you know, in situations like this, you have to be really good at recognizing and be really disciplined about, oh shit, my teammate made a bad play, it's not salvageable, I need to cut it off. And let's kind of contrast that with situations where you can actually make a mistake of you can recognize a mistake your teammate made and then turn it around on your opponent. So the perfect example is actually earlier with Genji. It was the very first thing, right, of this VOD. You were poking out for a little bit too long in the beginning, and then that Genji jumped on you. He goes way too deep. You get healed. You get a Zarya bubble. You discord him and kill him, right? Like, that was a really good play. It started off with you making a mistake, and then your team kind of turned it around on them. So I guess, like, you know, as time goes on and you practice more, you'll get a good sense of, okay, this play is totally not salvageable versus this play, you know, we can turn it around and not just like salvage it, but also, you know, really just it's usually like baiting situations like that where like someone on the opponent team overextends for like something really greedy, and then you can just punish it. So as time goes on, you'll get better at recognizing the difference between a salvageable play and a play that can be turned around. So cool. That's a good right click. Oh, yes! Woo! I love it. So now would be a good time for that transcendence. That would have been a really nice time to have transcendence.
Dude, it's horrible. What? No, it got us out of our spawn because she put it in our spawn like an idiot.
It's a pretty good right click. Yeah, nice. Okay.
That's
Oh.
huh? Lucy's patience. I'm only 1% of my ultimate's ready. I'm a messed up like spaghetti.
All right. So one quick thing I want to note over here
Out of our
is
what?
actually no. No, never mind. Okay. Cool. So now let's go to attack. I don't have too much more time to work on your VOD, so maybe I'll just see like the first couple minutes of your attack. See how you do.
What?
All right, let's go forward. Oh, you're gonna play Lucio. Okay.
I thought it was Roadhog for a second there.
Jesus. Farah does
Nobody shoot at their Ryan shield.
Farah does 140 damage with one rocket.
It's painful, dude.
Amp it up, amp it up, amp it. Heal yourself, my friend. You need to heal yourself. Your tanks need help. So, okay, so let's talk about.
Bullying me.
Let's talk about what just happened. That seems like a good idea, but by asking Anna to heal you, she then can't spend more time working on her tanks, the front line, right? Like, you need to take care of yourself in this situation. When you have heal, you could have easily just healed yourself, got to, like, I don't know, 160, and then start to poke out. So, yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. All right.
Their Farah is bullying me.
Okay, I like what you're trying to do. Oh. Oh, man, okay. Yeah, you need to be able to do that faster, and you're trying to go for the boop. Okay, nice, you did it. So, obviously, execution was very poor, but that's one of those mechanics things that you can practice. You need to be able to do that much, much faster. Idea's good, though.
Oh, yeah,
nice,
Lucio. Okay,
nice,
good job.
Nice. Cool, wait for heals, wait for heals.
Good job. See, we're doing just fine.
Nice.
But we should all stay on the payload as well, because that's very important also.
Actually, I would chase. I would chase this Zarya. All right, sorry, your buddy is annoying me. You need to. No, you probably should have chased that. It would have been nice if your team had chased and pushed that Zarya out of position, or at least get her weak. Yeah, in my opinion, she was out of position. You could have punished her. Instead, you let her live for just a little bit extra payload time. That to me doesn't make sense. All right, let's watch one more push.
Soldier up top.
Nice. Oh, not so great on the aiming there.
Oh, the Shadow's ready, yeah. Where am I taking damage from?
Oh, okay,
Did
so.
He just waste.
Okay, I don't think that was a good sound barrier. That fight, once he got that Earth Shatter off, in my opinion, that fight's probably over. So I would have liked to see you save that. That being said, your Junkrat just got 2 kills, man. Your Junkrat's doing pretty well. Let's keep this going.
Damn! And then they rezzed! I mean, like, it was good rezzing your DPS and other healer. And then ulting me for some reason.
I'm actually surprised.
Really looks like.
Hold on, I want to see this again. I'm surprised. Why did they not follow up on that Earth Shatter? Or rather, why didn't they follow up on that Earth Shatter? So he only gets the Roadhog. But where's their team? Sorry, that's later. I'm just trying to understand what happened here. Presumably, okay, so this sound barrier totally worked out. You saved Roadhog. That's awesome. My only question is, what happened to their team? So I'm assuming Junkrat and maybe Reaper were pressuring them, and it didn't allow them to follow up on this Earth Shatter. I guess it was just not a good Earth Shatter from Reinhardt. So, in my opinion, I still don't like the sound barrier. In this case, it totally worked out. So kudos to you.
I mean, like, it was good rezzing your DPS and other healer. And then ulting me for some reason, because it really looks like I'm the right Reinhardt ult. Yep, that was a great choice on him. I guess it scared him.
Cool. Okay, that's probably enough for this video. I think I remember you submitting a VOD earlier, so I think I've seen improvement. So I'm really happy with that. So let's talk about Lucio first. I like the aggression. You're pretty good about where to be. I like that you were trying to go for that play to boot people off. It worked out. Again, the execution was poor, but with time you will get better at the mechanics. So your decision making seems pretty on point, with the exception of the beginning when you were pulling resources away from Anna to heal yourself faster. I would have liked to see you just use Amp It Up and then get back into the fight with your tanks. So overall though, with your Lucio play, I'm pretty happy with it. You're not too passive, you're not too aggressive in my opinion. So very cool. And also I'm not a big fan of that sound barrier, but obviously it worked out, so that's cool. Let's talk about Zenyatta. Your Zenyatta right clicks were pretty good. I think at this level, I see a lot of Zenyatas, and they won't even bother to use right click like at all. So I'm very happy that you use it. I want you to use it more. Like, in my opinion, it's probably like 70-30 in favor of right clicks to left clicking, maybe like 60-40. So just turn up the right clicks more. When you killed that Pharah, that was a perfect example of how to use right click on the last point. You softened her up with like 3 or like 4. I don't recall how many, and then you finished her with a left click. Perfect. And what else? Go for high ground more as Zenyatta. You weren't using the high ground enough. In the beginning you did, so that was awesome. Transcendence usage, I think, was pretty good. Yeah, I think your Transcendence usage was good, except for at the end, on the last point. You used it prematurely. I don't recall the rest, so we'll say your Transcendence usage is okay. So maybe if we take that example plus your sound barrier example, I'm gonna say maybe you're a little bit too quick to use your ultimates, maybe, but based off one VOD, it's kind of hard to tell. So what else? I think that's pretty much it. Aim could definitely use some work. I think if you expect to climb, I think I'm gonna need your aim to just be a little bit better. So definitely work on that. I think that's pretty much it. So trying to think if there's anything else I can say to you. I will say this. I do think I like your Zenyatta play more than your Lucio. And if I recall correctly, last time I think you submitted a Lucio video. I don't quite recall. So I would actually recommend that maybe you practice Zen more. I feel like overall I'm happier with your Zen play than your Lucio play. Lucio takes... Actually, yeah, and as myself, I don't really play a whole lot of Lucio, so I'm not the right person to like critique Lucio specifically, like his mechanics and whatnot. So I'll just say this: I like your Zenyatta play more. Maybe try Zenyatta on offense. I love Zenyatta on offense. I think he's great. In fact, I kind of like him. Well, it depends on the map. So, anyways, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please subscribe. Thank you.